Y'all, Moneybagg just aired out Ari Fletcher's dirty little secret, and it's messier than we ever imagined. According to him, Ari didn't just love him. She allegedly tried to baby trap him. It all came out after he exposed her for being broke behind the scenes. Now, while Ari was flexing Birkins and private jets for the Graham, Moneybagg claims that he was splitting the entire lifestyle. And when he tried to walk away, that's when the baby game started, allegedly. But y'all want the receipts, right? They're wild. From hidden lease agreements to secret tantrums when a money slowed down, fans are saying that Ari's entire luxury persona might have been built on borrowed time and somebody else's dime. Clock the coins. But it gets even worse, because what Ari allegedly did after the breakup had Moneybagg's team scrambling to shut it down real quick. So, let's get into this mess, because the baby trap, the money trail, and these accusations have had the internet dragging Ari for filth. Okay, y'all. So it looks like Moneybagg is officially donezo for protecting Ari Fletcher, because he's airing her out like never before. And from the looks of it, he's not holding up the bag. This all started after Ari popped out with a new man just weeks after her breakup with Money. But instead of letting it go, Bagg is now spilling exactly what went down behind the scenes and why he ain't but a fool. Well, let's rewind a little bit, because y'all already know their split wasn't exactly quiet, because just before the breakup, Cardi B accidentally blew the whole situation sky high when she exposed Ari for allegedly creeping around with Offset. And no, see, I didn't set out to snitch on Ari. She was actually defending herself against cheating rumors. But in the process, she ended up dragging Ari straight into the mess. And it all came from a leaked conversation with the blogger named Alexis. Cardi was trying to clear her name, saying, "Why you staying F Offset this weekend? Like B, I don't give an F who you support. Lying on my P is crazy, and he hasn't fed me neither. Y'all truly got to leave me the F alone." But here's where it gets wild, because Cardi kept going. And that's when she said, "Tell him to tell you how he was effing Aubrey while we was together. But I'm wrong for moving on." Huh? Y'all, when I tell you that this thing had everybody gagged to the core, I mean, Jaws was on the floor, y'all. At first, people were out here playing internet detective, trying to figure out which Ari Cardi was even talking about. But blogger Alexis wasn't about to let that speculation run wild. She jumped in quick and made it crystal clear it was Ari Fletcher. No doubt about it. But that wasn't even the wildest part, because Alexis claimed that Cardi didn't just accidentally expose Ari. She allegedly went straight to Moneybagg, telling him flat out that Ari had been creeping behind his back. And to back it up, Alexis brought receipts, including a shady old tweet from Ari that has aged like milk. In the tweet from February, Ari wrote, "Coming to a woman as a woman, or telling on a woman to her, man. Gotta be top 2 corniest, most miserable bees alive." And Alexis responded to that tweet and said, "I kept it P. I ain't tell the world she was talking about Cardi. I ain't telling the world how she called back trying to tell on Ari because of Offset." But y'all, not long after all that mess happened, Ari and Bagg officially broke up. And naturally, everyone pointed straight to Cardi B's situation for the reason. But for a while, Bagg kept it low-key and didn't really spill a single detail about why they split. He kept it playing, didn't throw no shade, didn't feed into the gossip, but that silence didn't last forever. Fast forward to a few days ago, and Ari turned a big 3-0. Let's just say things got real loud without Bagg saying a word. Fans immediately clacked what was going on, cause he was nowhere in sight. And this is the same man who once claimed he'd always have love for Ari, right? MHM. But Ari didn't seem too bothered, because she had made it very clear that she's moved on. Not only did she celebrate her 30th like a queen, but she also gave fans a soft launch into her new relationship. Her bestie posted a video of Ari and her new boo cozying up with the caption, "Ari's new boo gave her a personal birthday speech." So yeah, not only is she done with Bagg, but she's clearly already entertaining somebody else. The speech. "Happy birthday. Music okay. 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 Look, I'm trying to do." But y'all, that was the post that apparently lit a fire under Bagg, because ever since that video of Ari and her new man hit the blogs, he's allegedly been in his feelings, and then it all spilled behind closed doors. According to multiple sources close to the situation, Bag has been saying that Ari only moved on so quickly because she needed somebody else to keep financing her lifestyle. He claims that her relationship with this new man isn't about love at all. It's about maintaining the same standard of living she got used to when they were together. But here's where it gets even messy, because Bag is reportedly telling people that Ari's been faking it for the gram for a while. He's saying that all that boss talk, and I got my own energy, isn't exactly the full truth. According to him, most of these businesses Ari's always bragging about aren't as profitable as she makes them seem. She was allegedly relying on him financially the entire time they were together. Behind the designer clothes, lavish vacations, and birthday diamonds, Bag says he was footing the bill. And when he walked away, she supposedly scrambled to look at her next sponsor. But the real jaw-dropper is that Bag claims that when they first started trying to end the relationship, Ari tried to baby trap him. Allegedly, once she realized he was serious about leaving, she tried to get pregnant as a last-ditch effort to keep him around and keep that money flowing. But from his side, it wasn't about love or trying to build a family. It was about control and financial security. Now, I can't say for sure if Bag was telling the truth or just trying to stir the pot. But here's where things get real interesting, because Ari actually was pregnant with Bag's baby at one point. Y'all remember back in 2022 when Bag nearly broke the whole internet after he posted a photo of a visibly pregnant woman? Well, he didn't show her face, just a baby bump, and that was all it took to send the internet into a frenzy. The post was up for only a few minutes before he took it down. And that made things even messier, because people started putting two and two together and speculated that he was hiding something. And the theory started flying. A lot of fans were convinced that the woman in the photo was Ari, mainly because of the hands and the body type. They pointed out that the curves, the skin tone, and even the nails matched Ari's. And the fact that Bag deleted the post so fast only added fuel to the fire. While Moneybagg never addressed the situation publicly, Ari eventually broke her silence. And when she did, she left everybody stunned. In an episode of her cooking show that aired on YouTube, Ari confirmed that fans have been speculating all along. She was the woman in the picture that Bag posted. Not only did she admit that the pregnancy was real, but she also revealed that she tragically lost the baby. The confession caught a lot of people off guard, especially because of how quiet both of them had been about it for so long. Yes, that was me in the picture pregnant. That was me. So you had a little bite, and unfortunately, I had a miscarriage, and I just, but yes, I did. I was crazy, and I did have a miscarriage. Yeah. But now it's unclear whether the pregnancy Bag mentioned in his accusations is the same one Ari confirmed on her cooking show, or if there was another instance altogether. But regardless, Ari is not the type to stay quiet or when someone tries to tear her down in public. She has always built her entire brand on being outspoken, unfiltered, and standing 10 toes down when it comes to defending her name. This time, it was no different. She wasted no time firing back at Bag, and her response wasn't subtle. Ari made it clear that in her eyes, Bag is only speaking out now because he's still bitter that she moved on so quick after their breakup. In fact, she claimed he never got over the fact that she was able to bounce back without looking back. And then she dropped a bomb of her own. According to her, she was the one who ended the relationship, not him. She said she left because she found out he had been cheating on her again, and she wasn't willing to tolerate the disrespect no more. So while Bag is out here accusing her of using pregnancy as a tactic to stay in his pockets, Arya is flipping the whole narrative. From her point of view, she walked away on her own terms after realizing the trust in their relationship was completely gone. She just is not denying his claims. She's painting him as the one who messed things up and now struggling to cope with the consequences. But honestly, going by history at Jaden, it's not hard to see Ari's point of view. Y'all remember the time when a woman came out and admitted that she had been intimately involved with Bag, right? While he was still with Ari. She boldly claimed that Bag had been cheating on Ari with her, and she wasn't shy about the details either. She said the relationship wasn't just a one-time thing or some casual fling. According to her, they had been messing around for a minute behind Ari's back. This is so funny. I actually Moneybagg yo when he was dating Ari. What? Yes. And his homeboy was like, oh, he wants your number. And I was like, okay, shit. So I got his number. His boy hit me up the same day, like, come through tonight. We're having a little party. And I slide through, and I was drunk for him.